I found them again.
Damn. You got another BBC, dog? Oh, man. Got another BBC? Shit is crazy.
I seen that. Yeah, put a note in the whatchamacallit, in the package.
Yeah, man.
I thought you was gonna send some fuck shit in the, on.
What did Jack send you? Did he send something funny?
The no one bad, man.
Did you put a little like a little lotion on a piece of paper? Like, this is for you.
I gave JB a positive note.
He gave me a little positive one. My brother from another mother. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yo, Jamie. Yeah, I mean, Jack. Yo, that's actually some very clever shit, man. I can't even lie to give you props for that. Yeah, that's writing a little
The ski mask
special note for
smart.
each person. That's actually very smart, man. Very clever shit, man.
Oh, some people got slanderous notes. I ain't gonna put them out there. Some of them.
So my mic sound okay?
Jack,
Everybody sound okay to me. Let me.
I know it peaked the episode before. I don't want to do that again.
Good now, though.
And you got my address now, Jack. So don't try to pull up on me on none of that fuck shit. Alright?
600 road trip. A 6-hour road
I
trip.
just put the order in for some more masks, man. They on the way, dog.
Oh, you got an order coming?
I'm a cop one still, man. You know, Winter Canada's. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't trying to get draped up, man. I ain't trying to look all thugged out, Jack. You know, it got me looking thugged out, man.
I got 16 colors.
I got
all
you.
type,
I got you, though. I think I want a gray one, though. You have a gray one? I think I'm gonna switch it up.
I'm gonna have dark gray. I'm gonna have like a light gray joint.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get.
I might cop another one too.
You gotta get something, Jack. You gotta get something for the lighter skin folks.
What color you looking for?
I don't want a color.
Alex want a pink one.
You know what I want? I want a polo.
What do you got?
I want a polo
shirt.
And then
Nah,
right
they already
here on the
trolling
polo,
me. I shouldn't have told y'all niggas nothing.
I want to say Jiggy in cursive in the polo.
See, that's a good idea. I'm working with my man. I'm gonna see if he can do something like that.
Right?
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
And then what I want is, so let's say if you do like a dark blue polo,
Turn up Alex.
around the collar, like on the outside of the collar on the lining, have it be like silver or a different color, right? And then on the inside of the collar, you would write Jiggy all inside the collar.
That's some real fancy shit. I like where you're going with this. I can't lie to you. That's some real.
That shit sounds expensive. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
And then you would be able to write it. And then if you could write it like on the cuff of the shirt of the polo.
See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we can do all that. My man, he do the embroidery. He'll be able to do all that. Definitely expensive.
That'd be expensive. That'd be like a $40 polo.
Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We live, people, man. By the way.
Kofi downloaded the TikTok though.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that.
What are you,
Still low key.
14?
That silhouette
just
challenge
fine.
low key fire.
They're spy, she was spying me on the timeline. You know what I mean?
Y'all been seeing the silhouette challenge though?
I think so. I think I seen a little something. I think I seen a little something.
Kofi getting spied. He can't talk too loud right now. So I see a little something.
Dude, Chad is roasting me about the beard.
Yo, Alex looks
oh,
different.
shame.
Yo, can we like take a moment to just look at this guy?
First of
Like,
all,
look at his face.
look at this fucking jawline.
Nah, he looks like a different person, bro.
That's a good jawline.
No, yo, low key looks like Orphan of Chaos. Yo, low key, man, you got the same head shape, man. Y'all got the same head shape, no cap.
People saying I went back 5 years and I went back 10 years. Look, the
Now you
grays are
definitely
there.
look younger with the shaved face.
You definitely do.
Yeah. It'll be back
Definitely
next
do, man.
week. This is already like just a couple of days back, so it's not.
I'm
too
about to
bad.
say you already got the 5 o'clock shit going on.
Yeah.
Won't be long.
All right, quick soundboard check. Gunshots ringing. The fart stinking.
Stupid.
Get the fuck out of here.
That one's for Jay Main. You already know the vibes.
Yes, sir. New track
I
like
look like
away.
Keemstar without the beard. You need to stop that, Alex. I do not look like Keemstar. Stop this.
You do look like
What's wrong
somebody,
with
but I'm
you,
trying to. You do look like a celebrity, but I'm trying to like
People say
put
Ben
my finger
Affleck.
on it. Y'all see it?
Affleck?
I've heard a lot of people in my comment section have been saying Ben Affleck.
Who's? Hold up. What's this
I think you can pull out. I think you look a little more Ryan. What's his name? Ryan Reynolds or some shit. like
Ryan
that.
Reynolds.
I think you
Reynolds.
look a
That is
little
hand-
bit.
That is a. Ryan
I think
Reynolds is a
you're
handsome
closer
man.
to that to me. You know, if you no, I think you're closer to that to me, man.
Ryan Reynolds is a very handsome man. Oh no, he's underage. Stop this.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You already got some super chats. Alex PSX, he says, buy Dogecoin.
Dogecoin is now
They're
3
trying to run it up.
cents. Mhm.
Yeah.
They're running it to $1.
To $1. I bought some earlier.
Damn, I might have to cop some still myself.
So
It's
if
good.
you get,
It's
if
good.
you-
It's good seeing all these people investing in stocks. Like, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of months ago, I told you guys that I bought some airline stock. I bought some Sony stock. You know, my Sony stock has actually been doing pretty good. You know, I bought it at what, $73, $75. I have to go back and check.
Oh, it's up,
there,
yeah.
right? And now it's
Definitely
up. It's like 90. The last time I checked was like $97.
Yeah.
So it's good to invest your money, man. And I'm glad, you know, people are, you know, at least aware of stocks now and in investments and stuff like that, since it's a big topic on the timeline right now because of, you know, GameStop. But it's good, man. It's better than your money sitting in the bank, to be honest. You know, you can find a safe
definitely.
little investment. You're gonna be making more money than, you know, your money just sitting there in a savings account, right? The bank ain't
Your
gonna
mic,
give you
your mic
shit.
fucking up.
My mic fucking up.
Anybody else hear it?
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like you botting a little bit.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, we'll talk about stocks today.
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, you definitely.
People were
talk
asking
about
me about that, and can I explain that? So yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we here. How's my mic sounding before I?
Still
fucked up?
having an issue.
Still messing up.
All right, hold
Big
on.
brother. I've heard big brother. People say that a lot. That I look like this big brother guy.
Big brother.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Ah, okay.
How am I sounding right now? How I sound?
That's better.
You good? You good?
I'm good.
Yeah, you definitely look
Alright,
like
good.
this.
So think about it like this: Dogecoin is 3 cents, right? If you
Yep.
buy 10,000 shares of Dogecoin and it goes to $1, guess how much money you have?
$30,000.
10 grand. Come on, y'all. J made really 30,000.
I'm fucking with you. I'm
Oh
fucking
yeah,
with
okay.
you.
Oh, I'm just messing around. I promise. I was just kidding. I can do math.
Yeah. All right, yo, we here another week, another podcast, man. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Tell your friends about us, share it, hit the like button. We really do appreciate it. You guys have been doing a fantastic job. And, you know, before we dive deep into these topics we have this week, let us know if anything needs adjustments, if our mic levels needs to be turned up. Mine, J Main's, Jack, and Alex's. We really do appreciate it. Before I really get started, I just want to say thank you too, man, to the viewers, man. We really appreciate it. We're literally one Patreon away from 300 Patreons, and that's
Oh,
absolutely
shit.
incredible. Like, really
Fire.
think about that. We got podcasts, we'll get more views than us, definitely, right? And they don't nearly get as much support, you know, like us, yo. So I just want to say thank you. We have a real loyal, good, clean viewership. Really do appreciate that, and we don't take it for granted. I just want to put that out there, you know. You guys have been really rocking with Off the Record, and I think that I'm gonna do some different things with the Patreon. I have some ideas. I think I'm gonna make the Patreon a little bit more focused on Off the Record, and that be the main centerpiece. And hopefully, you know, once we get more Patreon stuff, we can, you know, up the production of it. Maybe I could convince these guys, you know, if they get more dollars, I could convince these guys to turn on their cameras, do a little bit more with Off the Record, because it seems like that's the biggest catch. A lot of y'all are really enjoying that Off the Record over there, man. Y'all are really loving it. Last episode, instant classic. We had Tony One Night and Jay Harvey pull up. Definitely
Fire.
super classic episode, filled with humor. So yeah, we're gonna continue delivering great stuff over there. So if you want to support the Patreon, make sure you guys check it out. Only for $1 too. You know what I mean? I'm hearing other, you know, people are paying, you know, $6 for Dead Silence. You know, Alex, word
that's-
around
you know what,
town, they're paying $6 for Dead Silence and
If you-
weird, you know, relationship talk. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. So the thing is, like, if you're paying $6 for silence, mouse clicks, and tales of trying to be a Chad, then yeah, you know, you need to rethink about reinvesting your money into a proper Patreon, into a proper podcast.
sign up for Off the Record, man. Off the Record is lit. Like, I promise you, it's lit. You know what I mean? It go crazy. And I'm pretty sure the people in the chat who are part of it will vouch for it easily. I don't even have to say no more. But let's go ahead and get started, man. Press Start Podcast, episode 181. we back with another episode, and we actually have some pretty decent topics to talk about this week. But for the new people that are watching, I want to do the introduce them, for the first time listeners, and I want to start off with our man Jack Movie Artist. Say what's up.
What's good, everybody? What's popping? You know what I mean? I hope you say we got some more topics this week. I ain't really been gaming like that, so hopefully, you know what I mean, we have a good show with that. Yeah, what's good?
All right. Alex, say what up to the people.
Thanks everybody for coming out to the show. I appreciate it. If you want to support us even more, patreon.com/PressStartPod. If you want daily videos, I have been doing daily videos for the last 2.5 weeks. Check out the channel. It's pretty awesome. youtube.com/Ono. It's Alex for shameless plug, and then streams every weekend. So check that out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Hollywood, say what's up.
What's going on, everybody? J Made back checking in with the podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share out the stream, let people know we live right now. And yeah, let's get into it, man.
All right, so like Jack said, he ain't playing shit. Me, I just actually finished Bloodborne Old Hunters DLC. You know what I mean? I just finished that, and I streamed the entire experience, so it's on wax at least for me.
Wow.
So
Greatness.
now it's somebody's turn on this podcast to do the same thing. We're calling J Main to the table.
Who's that?
Calling J Main to the table.
Me?
We calling J Main to the table to stream some Bloodborne. If you want J Main to stream Bloodborne Old Hunters DLC, give me a 1 in the chat.
Don't nobody
Give
want
me
to see
a 1
that.
in the chat if you want to see J Main stream that.
y'all don't
Because
wanna
I'm pretty
see
sure a
that,
lot of
you know
people will
what?
show up. How spicy was talking about me.
No,
I'm
nobody
pretty sure a lot
wanna
of people will
see
show
that
up, man.
Because I already got the platinum.
So
You know
what?
I'm saying? I'm good in the hood. My shit is already stamped. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. No, nobody wanna
J-Main,
see-
J-Main.
Here we go.
We haven't seen nothing. We haven't seen you play a lick of that game, bro. No face, no
Look at
case.
all
We
those
trying to see
ones.
a full
Fam.
playthrough. You saying you beat him boss here 1 try easily. We got to see it. Look at all these
Oh
ones in the
my
chat.
God.
All these guys are going to pull up to your Bloodborne streams. That's easy views,
They
easy
lying.
subs.
They lying. I know
Easy
this fucking
views,
community.
easy
Ain't nobody gonna
subs.
be watching that shit.
Nah, they're going to pull up,
Jimmy
man.
gonna
They're
have
going
like
to pull
4
up.
viewers.
I'm going to make sure every time you're streaming, I'm going to make an announcement that J-Main's on live. Everyone pull up. So J-Main, the pressure's on. Are you going to duck? Are you going to duck?
Oh, you mean like you did for 5 years on that Old Hunters DLC?
Okay, so it's irrelevant now. It's already beat. Are
No,
you
it's
gonna
not
duck? Yes or
irrelevant
no?
now.
It's irrelevant. It's
Old
already beat.
Hunters DLC came out in 2015, so you got to give me 5 years to stream what I said I was going to stream.
What the fuck?
Yo, what?
How does that work?
Yo, actually,
What?
almost 6 years, motherfucker. I'll holler at y'all back in 2027. Facts.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
got
J-Main,
y'all. 2027.
Are you going to duck? Are you going to duck, sir?
I ain't got no
Jay,
capture
this is-
card right now. I can't
Oh
lie.
my god.
Unfucking believable. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Yo.
Wow.
I can live stream on the PS5, but listen, I might do it. I might do it, man.
The people want it. The people want to see it, man. Clearly they want to see it and they're going to pull up. I'm going to make sure they
I mean,
pull
the thing
man.
is, J-Man, you've got to pull up or shut up now.
Mm.
Nah, I don't.
You
work
called
like
me
that.
out. You called
This
me
man
out,
took
J-Main.
6 years to beat the DLC.
No,
Why I
but you
gotta
called
shut
me
up?
out. You called me out. You talking a whole
Because
lot
it
of
took
shit.
you 6 years. That's
And
why.
you called me. Look, I was telling this on my live stream the other time. I'm not really, besides Dragon Ball Fighters and very other few games, I do not play expansions or DLC. I don't know if anyone else is like that. I rarely buy expansions or DLC on God. Besides like Dragon Ball Fighters, I'm buying a new character or something like that. But I'm not an expansion guy. So obviously once I beat Bloodborne, I didn't and Old Hunters came out, I didn't really check for it. That's how I am with every game. I don't really check for expansions and DLC like that. You know what I mean? But you're definitely right. It was definitely an L that I skipped this DLC or this expansion for how long it did. Because after playing it, I really did enjoy it. It was really, really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit
So I'm actually glad that I did. But you called me to the table, Jamie. You said I ducked. I'm like, nah, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up with all the smoke. And I beat it in front of everybody. Live stream. They seen all my failures. They seen me succeed. Now it's time for you, bro. What's up?
if y'all really want to see it, man, I'll give it to y'all. When am I gonna do this?
So what, Jamin's gonna have a 1-game beat this
Do
year?
a test stream
Yeah,
and
fuck
see if the
outta here.
people. Let's do a test stream and see if the people show up. If they show up in
Nah,
droves,
I ain't worried about that.
you know they're gonna show up too. You already know they're gonna show up.
Pulling up, bro.
Yeah.
Pulling up.
They pulling
Maybe
up. We all pulling up.
I got y'all. I got y'all next weekend. I got you.
Let's
We gonna
go.
do it. We gonna do
Yeah.
it. We gonna do it.
J
man.
Main's gonna
Fuck it,
play a
why
game,
not?
man.
Fuck it,
J
why
Main's gonna
not?
play a game.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
That's good.
So
I
yeah,
can't believe.
there you have it, man. I'm gonna have to live stream on this bum ass PS5, man. Actually,
Why was your
you
capture
tell
card?
me- I
PS5
I
that's
sold that
collecting
shit.
dust?
I sold it.
Oh, really? Damn, this nigga
Yeah.
doesn't make no content that much that he sold his capture card. Shit is crazy. Why you get rid of that?
I was supposed to get the 4K card, but then I don't know. I just wasn't really playing the PS5 that much. So I said, you know what? It's not even really worth it at this point. So,
PS5 is games?
I mean, right now ain't shit to play.
I don't know. Ask Jack, man. He's the pony commissioner. Yo, Jack, what games are on PlayStation right now, bro?
Hey man, I can't call it. Hey, no comment. You get destruction all stars. I ain't how about that. There you go.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be
Y'all
talking
Everybody
about
playing that
games.
new hotness, the medium.
Y'all spent $500 to collect dust. Crazy.
Nah, we got some good experiences at first.
Yeah, we got a good month
Hey,
out of
man,
it.
Control Defender, what's it called? Yeah,
the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
But I just realized I'm not even gonna play that shit.
What?
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
good
my
month, but
original
like
save is on Epic. I'm about to play that shit over.
it's definitely a good month, but like, bro, I already played them games. The only games I'm actually checking for is Destruction All Stars. So, but we're gonna get into that.
It
We're
might
gonna
be,
get into
we,
that.
we gotta see, yo.
We definitely gonna get into that.
It might be fine.
I got another announcement before we proceed any further too.
Uh-oh.
You know, last podcast I came here and said I was gonna do a 24-hour live stream. I take it back. Psych! I ain't doing that shit.
Psych, no.
Psych! I ain't doing that shit. But I am doing a live stream. You know what I mean? It's just altered a little bit. Instead of doing a 24-hour live stream this Saturday, I'm gonna be doing a 12-hour live stream instead. You know what? The reason why I changed it is I don't know, man. I think I'm literally gonna die if I attempt to do another 24-hour live stream. Like, I will literally be foaming out the mouth and like die on camera on live stream if
You
I do another
almost
24
died
hours.
last time.
I really think I'm gonna die, like for real. So with that being said, I'm doing a 12-hour live stream instead. It's still gonna be extremely lit. I still got a lit list of games that I'm gonna be playing. And I think even J-Main and Jack said they're gonna pull up for some Monopoly, probably to close off the live
I'll
stream.
be there.
So it's gonna be
Shit,
good,
you know what
man.
we should do?
I'll be there.
We should make you play Counter-Strike.
Oh,
Oh,
no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
You trying to make a 6-hour live stream?
You really want to die? That's crazy.
We
That
I got
should
a
be the
feeling you
last,
gonna go
that
the
should
whole
be the
24
last
hours
game you
still.
play.
Yeah.
I got
So-
a feeling you're gonna go. It's gonna be 12 hours, and the people gonna be like, "Keep going." You just gonna keep going, dog.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
keep going.
man.
I don't
think
know,
so.
man. I don't know, man.
Encore, 12-hour fucking encore and shit.
Why don't you
I
take
don't
a
know.
break after 12 hours and then come back?
Yeah, you
Come
could do that.
back.
Take a little water break.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I did
Do
it
some
the
sit-ups
last
or
time,
something.
bro. That shit. I don't know. I think my body's changed these past 2-3 years. Like I'm like, oh,
you got
I'm getting
old.
old, man. I don't know if I can do it, man.
This year at 20, well, am I 28? I started feeling old, dog. Last
Yeah, I
year,
don't
dog,
know.
I felt like I was 40.
All right, let me
That
tell you
shit
something.
Crazy.
When I'm working from home and I get up from my chair, I get up and I'm like this.
Yeah, man.
Then I gotta like start standing up straight a little
Straight.
bit because of
Right.
like
Yeah.
the way I'm like laying in my chair all the time like that. So
And this is why I need to start working out more, because the older I get, it's only gonna get worse.
I think so. Really,
At least
real
stretch
talk,
it. Yoga or something.
real talk. You ain't lying. I think, since we're in quarantine and all this COVID situation, that it's also restricted how much I already move. Like I already wasn't like I used to go to the gym frequently. I never used to do that. Only once in a while, maybe I'll go for 2 weeks and fall off. But I think because of this whole COVID situation, it just got me sitting down even more. I go
Yeah.
to work, I'm already driving, I sit down, you know what I mean? I come home, I'm either on my computer, I'm sitting down, or I'm sleeping, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm not as active as I used to be. Like I used to play ball, we used to rent a gym, all of that shit is shut down. So
I used to play
I
ball.
think maybe that's why I feel like I don't have the energy to do this 24-hour live stream on the low. I feel like if I was more active, I could do it for real. But I think just because I've been eating kind of sloppy, you know what I mean? Actually, I've been cooking more, but I've been eating a little bit not the best. I've been ordering a lot lately. I can't lie.
Raviolis don't count as cooking, Kofi. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We
yo,
can't
your boy
count that
can
as
cook.
cooking.
Don't sleep. My fried rice dangerous. Don't play with me, bro. My
Fried
fried rice
rice.
dangerous. But yeah, yo, so I'm gonna do 12 hours. I'm gonna do 12 hours. It's still gonna be a fire live stream. It's gonna be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So, I don't expect any of y'all to sit there and watch a 12-hour live stream. But just, pass by and say hi. Pass by, hit the like button, say hi, chill for a bit. And it's gonna be a good one, man. We got some party games in there. We got some single player games. I'm gonna be playing Hades for the first time. Some other shit, Bloodborne Chalice Dungeons with the people. So it's gonna be a good live stream, man. Make sure
You
y'all tune in, man.
you supposed to be doing Monopoly Last or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna since Monopoly games could go on for long, I'm planning to do it at 6:00 sharp. You know what I mean?
All right.
So the
I
game
see what you're saying. So that way, it'd be like the last thing you do.
It might be the last thing that we play because the game could go on for like 3 hours or 2 hours sometimes.
I'll make it quick for y'all boys, man.
Oh, shut up, Jack. Oh, shut up.
I ain't gonna have my dude say, so you might catch me slipping, but you know what I mean. Don't forget who the
I
press
need a
start.
rematch with your bitch ass, JB. You won last time we played.
I was off the yak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not drinking this time. I'm not drinking.
I'm
this
not
time.
drinking either.
Yeah,
I'm not drinking
definitely.
this
Like
time.
that's one thing I started doing is like drinking a lot less recently.
Yeah, I'm done drinking. Period. Though, like I officially
Did you see
quit.
the trades Kofi was making when he was drunk, bro? He got mad at me for trading for shit. I'm like, bro, I don't even have none of the properties, bro. What am I doing with that? He like, Jack, you gonna snake me? Me? I'm like,
what was I saying? What was I saying again, yo? All live sheep? What was I saying again?
You were just saying like crazy shit, bro. You're like, you idiot. What you call us? Idiot. You're like, you're an idiot. I'm like, what the fuck going on, man? I don't even got that. What am I doing with this, man?
Yeah, I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking from Monopoly no more. No cap, bro. I ain't drinking no more, bro. Shit is crazy. All right, so let's get into these topics. Should we start with stonks first? Stonks? Should we start? Let's start there first, man.
Yeah,
let's get the boring stuff out the way.
Let's do stonks.
Let's get that out the way before we get to the Xbox debacle and talk about the other things that happened during the week. So, so I'm gonna let Alex take over for this topic. He's been doing a lot of research. He's more well versed than I am, and probably anyone here about this topic. So we're gonna let Alex take over and pretty much break it down for the people in layman's term that don't really understand what's happening with GameStop right now, because the stocks are going crazy now. It's going down. Just explain to the people what's happening. Break it down for us.
Sure, yeah. So here's what's really been going on. When you decide to buy stocks, there's two ways you could actually do it. The first way you can do it is you literally just buy the stock outright at whatever it's costing, and then you pray and hope that it goes up. The thing is, if the stock goes down, the only thing that you lose is your initial investment. So if you invested $10 and the stock goes to 20, you made $10. If you invest $10, the stock goes to 5, you lost $5. Simple. Pretty easy, no problem. Where people get confused is in what's called short selling. And short selling can be a little bit different. So I'll use a good example. Let's say I want to sell some stocks, but I don't own them, right? What I do is I say, hey, J-Man, let me borrow 5 shares of your stock. Okay? I'm going to pay you back next week with these shares back. Okay? You say, yeah, sure. And each share is worth $20, and I borrow 5 shares. I then immediately take those 5 shares that are worth $20 and I sell them right then and there. So what I'm doing is I am betting that the stock price will actually go down. And I haven't spent any of my own money yet, by the way. I haven't spent a dime, but I've made $100 and I haven't spent anything. So next week, Friday comes, J-Man says, hey, knock, knock, I want my shares back. So because so many people have started selling their shares of stocks or shares that they've borrowed, the price of the stock is now $1. I buy 5 shares that I owe J-Man for $1, give him back his 5 shares. Here you go. This is what they are. And then I've only spent $5. I now made $95.
Damn.
Outright.
Yeah.
So now that short selling is explained, right? Here's what happened. hedge fund companies and hedge fund managers were short selling GameStop stock because they were expecting that the company was going to go bankrupt. And we were all expecting that, right? However, as we were getting close to last week, we realized that GameStop's stock was being over short sold. And what that means is that 100% of all the shares were sold, plus shares that didn't exist, because they were over borrowing from lenders their shares. So at the moment, as of today, GameStop is oversold 250%. So double and a half what GameStop would actually had in shares. With that being said, though, a little subreddit called Wall Street Bets got a hold of this. And the thing is, if a stock is oversold or over short sold, or what would be considered naked selling, it's actually completely illegal to do that, and it's all public information. So public information was shown that this stock has been oversold by, at the time, 136%. So what did people do? They saw that this stock was oversold. The shares were $4 a share, and everyone kept buying the shares. So what happens when people start buying shares all of a sudden rapidly? It starts hitting the ticker. The ticker then starts showing, hey, this stock is being bought by this stock, which made other people start buying the stock, which made other people start buying the stock, which made people ravenous and start buying the stock. Because there are less shares in the market for GameStop, what happens when there's less of something and you want to buy it? The value goes up.
The value goes up, yeah.
Bingo. So here's the kicker. Here's the fun part. As the value of the shares went up, today's Thursday, Friday, all the hedge fund managers borrowed all those shares. So what happens? This Friday, tomorrow, they now have to buy back those shares they short sold and borrowed. The thing is, they're not buying them back for $4 or $2 or $1. Every share they short sold, they're buying back at this moment for $192 a share, creating a net loss of over $15 billion with a B.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Literally putting this hedge fund, making them completely bankrupt.
Sheesh, that's
It's gotten so because of this, people have actually bought those shares early and have become millionaires because people were buying this stock.
Right.
Here's the issue. The issue is so many people and so many, let me rephrase that. You are now able to see all of the people and all of the companies and all of the news media outlets do whatever they can to shit on you as a regular retail, person. What I mean by retailer is just you and me. We're not part of a hedge fund. Everyone buying this stock has been labeled as either a hacker, which there's nothing to hack. They literally just bought a stock.
Right.
Someone either alt-right or a Nazi because they're going
Jeez.
against the establishment. They've used that. They've also used called people on Wall Street Bets, all these other pejoratives and things like that they don't know anything. They're going to destroy the market. We've had multi-billionaires on C-SPAN cry and say that regular people should not be able to make money.
What?
Yeah, it's really crazy. So you're seeing all the media companies bootlick. You're seeing people on Twitter bootlick. You're seeing anyone who defends the hedge funds in Wall Street are literal bootlickers. Like 100%, I'm just going to put that out there.
They're trying to protect the rich. They're trying to
protect the rich. When literally everybody on here could make a ton of money by doing this. However, what I'm not going to suggest is I do not think you should buy this stock if you're trying to make money. If you want to send a message, then you can buy the stock, right?
I think it's too
The
late.
thing
It's
is,
too late now. If you caught it on
Here's-
earlier,
here's what
It was
happened.
at $4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what happened. Today, Thursday, Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, and every other trading app then blocked the ability for you to buy GameStop stock, but left the option for you to sell it available.
Right.
So literally, They are rigging the market in the favor of the rich.
That's
They're
the exact
doing-
opposite of Robin Hood supposed to do.
Exactly. They are literally going back and giving to the rich.
The rich.
Here's the other kicker. Here's another kicker. There is a company that owns the hedge fund that works with that hedge fund to make sure that they make money.
Mhm.
People on the board of that company are in communication with Robin Hood,
Of course.
and they're all buddy-buddy.
Of course.
So now what we're looking at is who are going to be the ones to honestly go to jail. And if I want to go back 13 years, remember the crash of 2008?
Mm-hmm.
No one went to jail.
Mm.
Someone needs to go to jail now. And it can't be a bunch of retail stockbrokers who are just a bunch of Redditors in their basement making a couple of bucks. These people need to go to jail. 100%. This whole thing is insane. Like, come tomorrow, the bill is due when the market closes. So we'll see what happens. Today, the stock took a dive from $400 to about $192. That's still about $14 billion of money that's being needed.
Super interesting. And also, what's going on with the app Robinhood?
So Robinhood,
that's a stock trading app, right?
That's a stock trading
app. So pretty
Yep.
much they closed off people from buying Gamestop shares.
Correct.
Right?
AMC, I
That
think
is
too.
that is
And
and
AMC as well,
AMC
and Nokia.
BlackBerry
And Nokia,
Yeah,
right?
Nokia. Yep.
Yes. So that is in fact textbook definition of market manipulation.
Yeah, which is
They
illegal.
are 100%, which is illegal.
Which is
they
illegal.
are 100% manipulating the market.
Pretty much this shit is
that way
corrupt.
you
All
cannot
this
buy.
shit is corrupt, bro. They're trying to keep
Yes.
the poor. Once the poor catch it, a win to get some money, bro. They, you know what I mean? They closing
They're like,
doors on
"Oh,
you.
not like
they're closing,
that."
Yeah, they're closing doors on you.
Not like
So it's just,
that.
it's just the world that we live in, and you know, this was just another example how we see how just the system is fucked up in general. You know what I mean?
And this is I would suggest a lot of you people that watch the podcast are kind of young. I'm almost 40. George Carlin is someone you should definitely look up and watch a lot of his routine. George Carlin will teach you a lot of things about life. And that is something that you guys definitely need to watch if you have not heard of him.
Okay. All right. Do we have
Ladies and gentlemen,
any
that was Dr.
questions,
Alex.
Jack, J-Man? Good breakdown. I think you did a pretty good job with that too.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions for Alex? Maybe you can help us understand. I pretty understand what's going on, but Jack, you see what's going on with this shit?
Yeah, I get it now. I mean, I ain't understand it at first for real. I knew they was like trying to fuck with the market or whatever, but like, yeah, when you explained it, I get what they doing now. I ain't know you could do that. That selling stocks when you ain't got it. I ain't know you could do that. That's crazy.
So think about it like this. Jack, can you sell a house that you don't own?
No, sir.
Jamie,
Yeah.
can you sell a car that you don't own?
No, not that I know of.
So how can you sell a stock that you don't own?
Yeah, exactly.
But you can
That
but you
shit-
can sell a house
that
that you
shit
don't
crazy.
own though. Wait, explain that one to me because you
Not
could get a
legally.
Not
mortgage.
legally, yo.
No,
You
you can get a
cannot
mortgage,
sell-
right? But you can sell a house after copping the house, right? You
No,
don't
when
own the
you
house.
have
The
a
bank owns
mortgage,
the house, right?
but you're paying for the house.
You're paying. Okay, I see what you're saying. I
Right.
see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
to
pay
pay
for
off
the
the
house.
mortgage.
I see what you're saying.
That's
I see what
crazy.
you're saying.
I didn't know you could do that shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's
Here's the
pretty cool.
thing, though. Short selling is incredibly high risk. As you can see, hopefully, if things stay the way they are, or if GameStop stock price increases, people are going to owe a lot of money. Here's what's probably going to happen, though. The government may step in fact, and then bail out all these hedge funds with our tax dollars.
I'm expecting it at this point.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
I seen somebody
that
earlier said they
happens-
lost 10 million with this shit. Talk about talk about hold or some shit
So,
like that.
so here's what's going on. People are, if you go to the Reddit, what's going on is these are a lot of the people who are doing this they don't care about the money, because for the last 9 months they have been living either on nothing or paycheck to paycheck. So they just took whatever $200 to $400 they had, they bought whatever stocks they could afford, and they're just going to hold it, whether they make money or not. This isn't about them making money. This is about sending a message to people that, like, look, You didn't give us our stimulus checks. You fucked us over for 9 months. You made us go bankrupt personally, and you get to walk away with billions of dollars. No, that's not going to happen. You're going to pay for what you owe. And people are doing it as now as a principle thing. And I totally, understand and respect that. Short selling is one thing I've never messed with, and I choose not to. I'd rather just buy the stock outright and let it ride and see what happens, right? Because
Yeah.
I see it as gambling. And literally, I think the stock market is in fact gambling.
It pretty much is,
So-
yo. It pretty much is.
I look at it like that too.
Yeah, that's pretty much is. See, like I said, yo, I need to do. I'm early into the, like a really beginner stock investor. I have only two
Same.
things on my portfolio. I got American Airlines. I bought it when it's cheap because I'm thinking American is gonna bounce back once people are allowed to fly and travel again. So I bought some shares of that.
Yeah.
I bought $2,000.
May I make
I
one
bought $2,000.
suggestion?
I bought $2,000 worth of shares of American Airlines, and I bought 1,000 US of Sony Corp. Those are the two stocks that I currently I'm investing in, and so far my Sony's looking good. Right now my American ain't looking too good, but I think it will bounce back. I'm here for the long term. You know what I mean? I'm not really worried. I'm here for the long term.
Let me make one suggestion. And this is a risk that you'll be willing to take if you want to take it. Live Nation.
Oh,
What's
it's
Live
the,
Nation?
the concerts.
Concerts.
People.
Concert.
I think the first thing people are going to do is
Go
want
crazy.
to go live concerts.
Yeah. You know what I've been actually
Once-
looking at? And I look, you know what I've been looking at? Electric companies,
Yes.
electric vehicles, electric stuff. Because I obviously have a feeling that Tesla's gonna need some sort of competitor. You know what I mean, in the market right now. Tesla's booming. There's gotta be another company to come in to compete with Tesla at this point. And there's a lot of people, companies that are making electric vehicles that I'm kind of interested if they're in investing in. You know, a couple of them are public trade. I think there's one that's Lucid, Frisker, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to invest in the electric because I think electric cars are gonna be the wave. It might not pay off for a short term gain, but I think in the long term you never know, man. I might put some money in some of those companies too myself.
That and what about like self-driving stuff too, like self-driving trucks and stuff like that. I know they
So,
invested
Yeah,
in
self-driving shit,
technology for that.
Rodi in the chat, he said, "How would you start a financial portfolio?" Well, I first of all, the first thing I would do is I wouldn't worry about a financial portfolio. The first thing I would do is open a 401k. And I would get a 401k with a job that matches whatever I put in. And then I would put the maximum that I can afford to put into that 401k for retirement. And I would have it set to a low risk, but a return over time. And then
Know
move
what?
that way.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like super financial experts on the podcast. This is a gaming podcast, but it's good. I think this is just a positive thing that people are learning about on the timeline because of this whole stop thing. You know what I mean? It's good to invest your money. I was told like keeping your money in the bank just to sit there ain't gonna do anything for you because over time, money the dollar devalues over time. You know what I mean? So it's better to keep it in an investment. One that you believe in that is growing. So it's good, man. It's good.
You gotta do your research though. You gotta do.
But do your
don't hop
research.
off-
Yeah,
do
don't
your
don't
research.
jump out the
Everybody just
window
say,
and
"Oh,
do
we
anything.
some shit." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't go broke trying to
Yeah,
chase a bag.
exactly what
What
Jack
Jack
is
say?
saying too.
Kofi got motherfuckers who don't know how to read invested in the stock
Yeah.
market.
Damn.
Yeah, yo, it's good though.
Yeah, I'm talking about you invested. What the fuck?
Arm yourself with as much information as you can. Of course, let's.
It's out there
watch
for you, man.
Videos. Talk to your people at the bank. They can help you. Like, just arm yourself with some knowledge and get that money. You know what I mean? We bought that bag.
Plenty
get that money.
of free information for people to get you into a thing where you can learn finance. And then before you even start trading, what I would do is I would pretend you were trading. So don't actually invest. Think to yourself and make an Excel spreadsheet and say, okay, today I'm going to buy 100 shares of this stock, right? And then track it over time and see where you would be if you actually invested in that stock. So pretend you're trading, act like you're trading, but don't actually trade the money. And then as you get
this dude is
comfortable and you start being successful, then actually start trading.
That's
Little
actually a good idea.
little
Good
mock
idea.
trading.
You do it through an Excel spreadsheet. Here's what it ended, here's what I paid, here's what I got. boom, boom, boom. Here's what I made. Net loss, net gain, and then you do it that way. But it's got to be like you got to do your Excel spreadsheets. You got to do your math. You got to,
Yeah. At this point, I just be trying to learn like how do people know which companies to invest in and stuff like that.
They do quarterly calls, which you can actually jump on, which you can listen in on. You can do it. So what I would do is you would do your quarterly call, and then as you're doing it, you can watch the ticker.
Y'all see this shit, yo? They some wild boys on the timeline.
They're wild.
What the fuck is that? Why the hot dog that way?
That's some shit that Jack would eat. No cap, yeah, Jack. That's some shit that you would eat, dog.
Hey man, I ain't opposed to it, man. Bring back
Talking about jiggy food. Come to the timeline with this
Yo,
man.
that's some shit that Jack would eat, bro.
Grilled hot dog on some nasty ass roll.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yes, sir. You know
Yeah. All right, yeah, let's move on. Let's move on, man.
Chat's saying that everything. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's because you switched.
No, yeah, okay. I switched some.
Everybody was like, the billionaires got us.
All right, so let's move on, man. Great breakdown, though, Alex. Yo, we appreciate you, bro.
Yes, thank you. That was awesome. Appreciate it.
All right, how do you guys feel about Ninja saying it's not his job to educate, their people's kids about, racism, white privilege, all of that stuff? Jack, what's your thoughts on this?
All right, man. So what I understand the situation, pretty much what you just said, and I wholeheartedly agree with Ninja. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like what Ninja said. A lot of people saying, he don't want to risk losing money and all this other shit. But the way I see it is like, it's easy to say you're a risk at all if you ain't got shit to lose. You know what I mean? So like, you ain't got no, you know what I mean? You ain't got what he got. If you was making fucking 30, 40 million, you're not finna say shit. You gonna hold your peace. And at the same time, how can you get mad at this man for saying parents need to raise their own kids? I agree with that. Like, come on, man. Now, granted, he shouldn't,
promote bad things, though.
Exactly. If he sees some shit, he can be like, yeah, don't really say that. Don't do this in the chat. That type shit. But he ain't here to preach it. Motherfucker ain't Martin Luther King Jr., man. He ain't here. You know what I mean? What y'all like, I'm not a role model. I'm not your fucking role model, man. Your parents supposed to be your role model. Go talk to them about this shit, man. I agree with him.
You see, look, the with Charles Barkley.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Ninja wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? Him saying that, parents should raise their kids. But I think, with that being said, I think if you're in a position of power or you have a lot of influence over people, I think there's a little bit of self-responsibility to promote positivity, at least. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And good stuff. I'm not saying that obviously Ninja should be teaching niggas kids or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I feel like once you're in a position of power, you kind of don't abuse that, and you should wanna put positive shit out there. But that's just my personal opinion. Everybody has their own moral compass too, right? Everybody's different, and with that. But I'm just saying, if you have a lot of influence over people, I wouldn't promote bad things just in general, and that's what I'll keep it. But it definitely isn't his job to raise people's kids, though. So I agree.
That is a normal reaction, right? Not even just that. Like, you want, even us who have like a very small community, we want to foster a good, welcoming community. So when other people find us, they have a good time while they're here. 100% agree with you right there. What I don't agree with are people who say that Ninja should be teaching kids anything. I think I made a tweet, actually. It said, complaining that an entertainer is responsible for teaching your children anything is the most privileged position to have. You are literally skirting your responsibility and placing it upon someone else. It's the same as saying, let the nanny raise them. That is true privilege. When you're asking someone else to do the job that you should have done as your responsibility, that's really the issue. Because as a father myself, I don't want someone who I've never met, who I don't know, who has purple and pink hair, telling my kids to do anything, regardless of whether it's good or bad. I don't know their intentions. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know if maybe he's even trying to possibly, I'm not saying he is, to like groom my kids. Like who are they and who am I to tell him he should do this? Because I don't want to. No, it's my responsibility to have the kids. I should be the one responsible to teach them. right?
Right.
Yeah.
And yes, there are things that happen like on Earth that are part of that, but those things are there, and that's what we have to do as parents to be better.
Yeah, this situation, like, I mean, it didn't teach me anything new, but it kind of remember when Cardi B had that video where she was playing her
WAP.
WAP song
And she turned
and
it off.
her daughter walked in and she turned it off. And everybody was like, wait, but you're making that kind of music, but you don't let your daughter hear it?
Yeah.
And that let me know right there that so many people just sit their kids in front of the iPads, the TVs, and they just let the TV and the social media and the YouTubes teach their kids just so they could be quiet and they don't have to do it themselves. So I'm
Sadly.
looking at this ninja situation. I'm like, yes, it's not his job to teach your kids. Stop sitting them in front of the TV watching this dude or watching anybody for that matter if they're not preaching or leading by a good example that you want your kids to be led by. But ultimately, teaching somebody about racism should come from the home first, period.
Yeah.
Anything about manners and shit like that, like all that comes
shouldn't come
from
from
the home. So
it shouldn't come from a
it
streamer.
shouldn't
bro.
come from no streamer. It couldn't come from anybody on
Yeah.
TV, no celebrities, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Start from the home first, please.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I didn't have no problem with what he said in the situation. It's like, yeah, people got to be more accountable for their kids and their actions. And it's not Ninja's job. It's not.
Yeah, it really isn't. That's good. All right, so let's move on. Y'all pretty much killed that topic right there. Let's move on. Let's talk about the medium.
Oh,
No, you
The medium.
listen. You missed. Everybody is missing the joke.
What?
The medium.
Come on, that one's so
Come on,
obvious.
guys. It's
yeah.
so easy. It's right there.
yeah.
That one's so obvious. So let's talk about the medium. So the medium is a game developed by Blooper Team. The developers that made Blair Witch, if I'm correct, and a couple of other horror games. This is the very first next gen Series X only game, if I'm correct. Am I correct, Jack?
Yes.
Yes, sir. You are. Yes,
The
sir.
medium is not available on the Xbox One X. It's not available on the Xbox One S. It's only available on the Series S and X and PC platforms. So,
And the 360 if you've been watching the videos. If you're looking at the game.
yeah. So pretty much the game came out. Is it today or is it yesterday? I'm already losing track of days.
Today.
Is it today? Is it today?
Yeah.
The game came out today. And the reviews dropped. And like true Xbox fashion, Jack Move, it kind of under delivered. But we're gonna give Microsoft a little bit of slack because it isn't an in-house Xbox Studio game. So we're gonna give them a little bit of slack. But I will say Microsoft definitely has a bad track record of picking partnership deals and exclusive deals for these games. It seems like whoever they partner with or whatever exclusive deal that they get with, the game usually turns out to be trash, yo. I don't know. Lately, it's been like that, man. I don't know what's going on with that. They need to get a better person, picking these exclusive deals. So the medium reviews came out. Currently sitting at what, a 73, 72, one or the other.
I just
71 on
71.
Xbox.
Yeah, 71.
71 right now on Xbox. So I guess it didn't hit the classic 69. So it's only going up
Nice.
from here.
Getting close.
It's going up. So from looking at gameplay of the medium, are you guys interested? Are you guys going to be checking it out on Game Pass or anything like that?
I
Jack,
actually have it
why don't you start off?
downloaded.
Okay, J-Man, go ahead.
Yeah, I have it downloaded and I played it for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes.
What's your thoughts?
I am definitely I'm interested in the story right now. I'm gonna give it that. It's definitely a slow-paced game. Well, pretty much a walking simulator at this point.
No combat
Um
in this game at all.
no.
Only puzzles. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
And of course, we have the alternate worlds that you can go to and play at the same time as you play in the regular world. But I just couldn't help but look at the visuals and the animation work, and it just looks like a 360 game to me. When I was playing it, and
Even with the ray tracing, sir?
bro, even with the ray, it does not help at all. It doesn't even it's one of those games where the character doesn't even look like it's in the world. It kind of looked like they just kind of placed the character there,
Oh.
and it just looks nutty. And the animation face work is bad. The voice acting is bad, and I'm just like, this is supposed to be a next generation game, and I'm realizing now that I don't know if it's poorly optimized or what, but I don't understand how this game drops so low in resolution on Xbox Series X.
So I heard.
With
Break it down for us.
going down to like 900p in resolution on Xbox Series X, but then it's 30 frames per second at that too. So they were saying something like rendering 2 worlds at one time is taxing or whatever. So that could be why it's 30 frames per second. But it's not like these worlds are detailed or they look visually stunning. So I don't understand it from that perspective. It's something that I'll probably keep playing though because I'm interested in the story. Well, I don't know how long I'm alive.
Hey man, you know what? Listen. They're gonna call me Xbox for this, but I'm gonna offer some damage control. Xbox mans, I'm rolling with y'all. Man. I'm gonna offer some damage control. This is blooper team we're talking about, people. I know a lot of people are probably seeing in the 900p, the shitty frame rate, the shitty frame pacing. But remember, guys, this is blooper team. The people who made the Blair Witch. All right. So what did you guys really expect? That's what I'm trying to say. What more did you guys
expected something that was not 900p.
What do y'all expect?
This is supposed to be the world's most powerful console.
Studio, though.
This console was to have 12 teraflops, rival a 2080 Ti, and it goes down in dynamic
But
resolution.
Alex, you know what I heard? I think on this game on a 3080, it runs like absolute dog shit, even on a 3080.
Totally
Exactly.
So it's
the PC
blooper
port's
team.
not that good.
Yeah, I heard the PC port is fucking terrible as well.
It's garbage.
So that's that bullshit though I'm talking about with these developers, because all before the generation started and before these games came out, it was getting people hyped about, oh, this game can only run on next generation hardware, this, that, and the third.
It's cap.
That's bullshit.
It's cap.
You guys couldn't optimize the game well enough to run on those last generation consoles because it's not looking anything special on these next generation consoles and even on PC at like maxed out settings and shit. So,
but even then,
here.
right? Like the one thing is for a game to like not look next generation, and honestly, like fuck graphics, like who cares? What matters is frame rate. The fact that it's sitting, if it was 900p and running at like 120 FPS, I'd be like, oh, fuck, it's 120 FPS. What are you gonna do? But it's hitting 30. 30. Like, and I bet
someone in the chat saying the game can't even play 1080p 60 on PC or some shit like that. What the fuck?
No, it can't.
At 60 frames per second.
14s.
It's a
probably
shit
not with the ray tracing
for its blooper team. See, I'm not gonna come here and slander the X, but I'm gonna wait until Microsoft, like the coalition, you know what I mean? Like the coalition drops like Gear 6 and that shit's 900p, then I got all the smoke. You know what I mean? Because you already know those people know what they're doing. And clearly you would agree Gears 5 probably looks better than this next generation game, and that came out last generation. Gears 5 looks way better, right?
Bro, when you pull it up, it looks like a 360. I'm not even like exaggerating, bro. This shit don't look good at all. Textures work, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah. I don't know why people were, kind of trying to talk it up in the early stages. I know it's the beginning of a new generation, so there isn't much to play. But clearly the medium wasn't it. You know what I mean? Jack, do you plan on checking this shit out on Game Pass? Do you think your jiggy laptop can even play this shit?
From what y'all saying, probably not. If I had Game Pass, I'd probably check it out. I ain't got it right now though. But like Kofi said, this is a blooper team. I don't even, I don't expect shit from these guys. They're glorified AA developer at that point, if that. Definitely have to put some blame on Microsoft, because even still, they still partner with these people. They still gave these people a platform to display it. You know what I mean? Same shit with Cyber. I put some blame on them. The biggest blame got to go on Xbox fanboys, because I think Porter Rock said that this is a victim of the power narrative. All this, the jiggy shit y'all was saying, eat monster for breakfast, this, that, and the bro, it's not even 1080p, bro. And I seen the game, the graphics ain't nothing to, like Life is Strange, a little retarded cousin. Like, I don't know. I don't know. The Xbox, I really thought gonna put some type of competition up this generation, man. But from what I'm seeing, as far as multi-plats, they ain't got no advantage. If they do got it, it's minimal at best. Most of the time it runs worse. like it's bad, bro. It's really bad over there, bro. I don't know what's going on here. Really
I'm an optimistic guy. Like I think we all can agree that I'm more of a cup half, full type of guy, right? And I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel, Jack. I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Let us know, man, because I'm trying to figure out.
Jack, I think the streak of shit games or mid games or, good game here, a whole bunch of mid games, I think the streak got to end at some point, bro. I think it got to end.
Not this year.
I think it's coming to an end. It's definitely not this year because this year's looking spooky.
What year are you saying, Kofi? What year are you saying? 2023?
I don't even think 2022, to be honest. I'm saying from 2023 forward, I think something got to give, Jack. That's all I'm saying. Something got to give. Bro, Xbox owns like 23 studios, game studios. They own Bethesda. They own the people who make Doom Eternal. They own the people who make Wolfenstein. They own the people who make The Evil Within. They got Playground.
Right?
They're gonna buy another studio.
They're trying to make another Bethesda-sized purchase.
Really?
By the end of this year or early next year too.
What that mean? Ubisoft or EA? Ubisoft or EA?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, bro, something gotta give, man. They cannot own all these studios and keep dropping bricks. You know what I mean? Like it can't. Something gotta give. Am I bugging?
Hold
Do
on.
I misplace faith in Microsoft? What's up? Tell me.
What if, okay, crazy idea. What if Microsoft bought Square Enix?
Damn,
if
man,
you're
that'll be a
thinking
cold
about
day in
Bethesda-
hell,
if you're
man.
thinking about,
That'll
like,
be a
We're thinking about a
cold day in hell, man.
Bethesda-sized purchase.
Yeah.
Square Enix would be it.
You think they doing that shit you was talking about, that short selling shit, like buying studios with no games and just, like, other people they bring out games and be like, hey man, what's going on, man?
They're short selling those shares for those companies to then buy them.
It's stupid as hell, Jack.
It's just crazy, man. Goddamn.
Man, Microsoft, man, like y'all gotta. I want competition. You know what I mean? I don't understand the people. I know it's fun to poke fun at Xbox, Jack. I know it's fun. I know you enjoy it. You find it amusing. But wouldn't it be more intriguing if Microsoft actually dropped super high quality games? Wouldn't you want that, actually, to be honest? I think that's better for I think that's better for everybody. Don't we all win if that's the case? So I'm just hoping we get to a spot where Microsoft is actually dropping some really, really high quality games. Is that too much? Does that make me a fanboy, Jack? Does that make me Xbox lover, man? I just want them to drop some
Xbox
heat, man.
lover, though. You way too optimistic for me right now. Wait,
2023, man. 2023, man. They're coming.
That day one, like in Game Pass, like perception. If you keep up with gaming at all, bro, you can't be. I don't know, bro. Like that don't really that title don't really come with a good reputation right now, bro. Like,
yeah, right now they gotta do better. Just the quality is shit, bro. Like, yo, they have a good game here and there. Like, I'm not gonna take anything away from Ori. You guys know I love Ori. Gears Tactics, solid. Okay, if you're into the flight simulator, solid. You know, like they're sprinkling some good shit there. But like, I feel like I need more, bro. I need more from them, man. And hopefully all these studios that they bought up produce. I need them to produce. And to be honest, you know, after hearing the news about Bleeding Edge, that shit is getting no more updates. The game came out last March. It didn't even survive to see its first birthday, Jack. He didn't even survive to see its first birthday. And Ninja Theory's like, yo, we done. No more updates for Bleeding Edge. There might be, you know, 3 niggas on that D-Batch, Kid Smooth, and, you know, Cole Eastwood playing that shit right now. You know what I mean? And maybe BG sprinkled in there somewhere. You know what I mean? Playing that shit. You know what I mean? But that shit is dead. Nail in the coffin. That shit is dead.
18 million people had access to this game, and
nobody played it.
I'm gonna fuck with this? Like,
what? They dropped it to work on a tech demo of a staircase. What the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
really in charge.
I've seen people keep on talking about this Project Mara, and I'm looking at this shit as like, yo, on the low, this might be spookier than Bleeding Edge, nigga. These guys are building a game in their studio. They recreated in their studio, and this shit's looking
Yes.
spooky already.
I don't
That shit looking
get it, bro.
spooky already. I don't even know, man.
Spooky like is
That look
gonna
like
be
a tech
scary.
demo for real. Like,
Real
Tech
talk,
demo.
bro.
I don't think it's gonna be a whole game. It can't. What's the game? You walking up the steps and like turning on the faucet?
Project
Like,
Mara.
What's the game?
Project
Yeah,
Mara
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. Like,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, man. That shit looking
I know,
spooky to me
but it's
already.
like, what is it? That can't be a full game, bro. Can it?
It's not. It's a passion project. It's gonna be like some little type of psychological horror from what I heard. Experience.
Okay. So looking at the unofficial Steam stats, it said bleeding edge.
Bleeding
Go
ass, huh?
on ahead.
That's that Bond shit. I don't know why that popped in my head just now.
Nigga said
Jack,
bleeding
Jack,
ass.
Bleeding Edge had a peak player count of 11 during the entire month of December.
Oh my god, 11. Yo, I think Quake Champions had more players.
What the fuck?
J-Man.
Yo,
Pull up
11?
Quake Champions.
Quake
That's
Champions.
only half a
Do
goddamn
Quake
minute.
Champions.
Hold on, I gotta open up Steve. This is
God.
an article I'm reading.
That's crazy.
11?
Yo, Jack, 11 people playing
Wait.
Bleeding Edge?
That's crazy. You gotta know the people on a first name basis. Like, damn, bro. 11? How many people can be in one match?
It's not even a full
yeah,
match. Yo,
Quake
you trying to
Champions
save
got like
11 people
300.
over? That's crazy.
So Quake
Current.
Champions has more
That's
people
crazy.
than Bleeding Edge.
So
Yo, can we gotta pour one out, for Bleeding Edge, man. We gotta pour one out for Bleeding Edge, man.
oh yeah,
Passion
Bleeding
project.
Edge current players right now 5.
Jesus.
You wasn't playing when you said Kiss moved.
D-Batch, Cole Eastwood, BG, maybe
think
beyond
that
that. I don't know, man. They say 5 people are on Bleeding Edge as we speak. Shit is
And
crazy.
the 30-day gain is negative 1.1.
I hate it, bro.
Wait, J-Man, do me a
Oh,
favor.
man.
Pull up Lawbreakers.
Oh no.
No, don't do that.
Pull
Don't
up
do
Lawbreakers.
that. Don't do that.
Lawbreakers
Don't do
got
more
that.
players.
Don't do that.
That
Don't
shit
do
still
that.
got servers up right now?
Pull up
I don't
Lawbreakers.
even know.
Don't do that. Anyhow, Lawbreakers got more players than Bleeding Edge. We might have to end the
Oh
podcast early, bro. No cap.
Oh no,
No
Lawbreaker's not even popping up on here.
Let me see.
So yeah, that shit's dead.
I can't get it.
That shit is dead. But yeah, man. They close up. They said that they're not gonna be
Yeah, it's
supporting Bleeding Edge no more, and they're gonna be focusing on Project Mara. What's that other shit that they're working on? The Insight something.
The Inside Project.
The Insight Project. I don't even know what the fuck
even
that
know.
is. It sounds like some
It's-
bullshit at this point. We want
They
games.
just do
people.
Hellblade.
Just make
Just
it
focus
finish
on
Hellblade.
Hellblade.
Focus Hellblade. Yeah, focus on Hellblade. Make that a fire game. A lot of people really enjoyed the first Hellblade. I feel like they got the building blocks of something pretty decent over there. Why don't you just focus on that and drop some heat, man? You know what I mean? That's all I want. That's what the people
Yeah, man.
It's at 11. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
That's probably all the people in the studio.
Oh shit.
It's the developers.
Yeah,
Ain't
man.
anybody on that bitch? No, dog. All right.
All right, so since we're on the topic of Xbox, we might as well finish up. The last one we got. Yeah, oh man, it's nothing but bad news, man. It is what it is. When they got good news to talk about, we definitely talk about it, but nothing but bad news, man. So Microsoft decided to pull a fast one on us. So Jack Move, I want you to break down this story for me, please. What did Microsoft try to do, man?
Pretty much, people caught wind because they was sending the cards out to retail stores that Microsoft had increased the price of Xbox Live Gold for all their subscriptions. The 1 month increased by like $1, the 3 month increase, but the most egregious price hike was the fact that they were going to start charging $59.99 for 6 months of Xbox Live Gold. Whereas it used to be a full year for $59.99 as far as I believe so. It was $59.99 for a full year, but now it was going to be $59.99 for half a year. Okay, $120 for a whole year of Xbox Live Gold, and then people went crazy. Okay, it was a lot of outrage on the timeline, rightfully so, and they was even getting roasted by like game company official Twitters and shit. That shit was crazy, bro. So they got roasted fuck up for about a day and a half, a day. And they came back and said, guys, we were just playing. You know what I mean? Psych. We were just joking with y'all boys, man. We going to revert it. And they even made them make free to games play actually free on Xbox now, which they wasn't finna change that shit. So actually a couple of good things came out of this at the end of the day. So.
Yeah. So pretty much Jack broke it down. Microsoft tried to pull a fast one, man. Pretty much, they were expecting people, new customers, right? If you wanted a year of live, you would have to pay $120. And clearly this was a tactic to push people over to Game Pass, because at least with Game Pass Ultimate, you get what? You get live and you get the library of games that they offer, right? So that's obviously the no-brainer, the better deal. But I think what they did was extremely, extremely shady and dirty too, because you know what they also said, Jack? If you were an existing member of Xbox Live Gold already, like if you already had a year subscription or you're already paying for it, you got the exclusive price. So it's pretty much they're pulling what Humble Bundle did. I don't know if you remember Humble Bundle. They used to offer like 10 games when you pay for the subscription, but something happened. I guess they restructured where if all new subscribers, you only get to pick 3 out of 10 games of it, right? So pretty much if you had the legacy plan, you don't want to cancel that shit, Jack. You got to keep that shit to get all the 10 games. You feel me? So Microsoft tried to pull pretty much something like that too. So pretty much, if you had Xbox Live, them doing this kind of scares you to lock you in too. So you're like, shit, I don't want to cancel my subscription. Or if I cancel this subscription, this legacy subscription, the next time I try to re-up, for 6 months, I got to pay $60. For a year, for the full year, I got to pay $120. So, you know what I mean? They think they smart. They think they smart with what they were doing. And it was definitely very shady. But gamers took a W. For once, gamers took a W, man. You love to see it, right?
Some gamers, because some of these dudes was capping on the timeline for that shit. I know y'all seen that one old dude, bro.
Yeah, I saw a couple people
go cut
capping.
some grass.
That man said, get your gaming house salon. Go cut grass. Charge about $25, $30. If you got stuff in your house you're not using, go sell all that shit. You'll be all right.
Said DVDs and Blu-rays.
I said, who the fuck granddaddy is this, bro? Is he crazy?
Yeah.
32 years old, man, yo.
Oh my god, that shit had me dying.
This shit was crazy.
There was a couple of people, but I will say this. Let's give a little bit credit to the people. There was a lot of vocal people. You know, even the people you would expect to maybe damage control. There was a lot of them out here saying that, like, yo, this is fucked up. And we're gonna give them some credit to it, man. You know what I mean?
Everybody should have been.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, rightfully so. Like Microsoft tried to pull a really dirty move on man.
It literally makes no sense from, even if you don't subscribe to Xbox Live, like you literally like, oh no, I understand the company. Like what? You're supposed to always be on the consumer side. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it just don't matter. Like, just always be on the consumer side because you want us to get the best.
Why do you want to pay? Why do people damage control to pay more though? That's what I want to know. I never understood that though.
I just hate
Jack, can you explain that to me? Why do people damage control to pay more?
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Because people are more interested in the actual company rather than they are in actually having the service that's good for them. So they're more invested in Microsoft as a company being successful rather than they are like thinking of it as like, look, you're selling me a product. They're more into it as sort of like a dogma, I would say, more than anything else. And it's honestly sad. Don't treat these companies like they are the end all be all. They're companies trying to take your wallet.
They're not your friend.
They work.
They're not your friend.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand if they was like, oh, we're gonna merge Game Pass, and then we ain't giving these little 2 shitty games a month. Like, you know what I mean? Something to actually better the service. If they was like, all right, we finna raise it, but they wasn't even trying to add nothing. It was just like the same shit.
Oh, what they put? They put Gears 5, and I think games would go.
Did you notice how this month was actually better? This month,
it was a pretty good
better.
month.
It was actually a good month for games with gold for once.
You know why?
Yeah, because they try to come with the finesse. Yo, Sony's actually king with that, Jack. We gotta talk about it though.
Yeah, they do the same.
Sony's king with that. Sony's really good at sliding in bad news after delivering some good news. They'll give you some fire news and be like, yo, by the way, this.
They did it with PlayStation
really
Plus. I mean, yeah, with paying for online. That was the whole, PS4 is $3.99.
Yeah, we're on a high.
You motherfuckers gonna pay for this PlayStation Plus online now, though.
Yeah, nobody cared. Yeah, nobody cared.
We don't care. $3.99. Yes, let's go.
PlayStation is really good at doing that shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give them props for that. But Yeah, man. But it's good that Microsoft reverted it immediately. I guess they tried to fuck us, but they reverted it after the backlash. It was crazy. A couple of months ago, people were talking about Xbox Live going free, Jack. They were saying it was going free. Microsoft said, yo, fuck that, yo. We doubling up on the price here. No cap. We doubling up on this shit. You know what I mean? Once you re-up twice.
I think that's also too why a lot of the Xbox guys was actually a little bit vocal because they've been hearing all these rumors
that's going free.
Brad Sams and shit like that. Like these dudes talk about, oh yeah, Jeff Grubb, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, Xbox Live is gonna be going free. They got to get rid of it. And then for them to come around and double up on that shit.
Double up.
It was like, what? Get the fuck out of here.
That's my thing though, right? Like Xbox gamers, they just gotta realize, like, especially if you're like a primary console gamer on Xbox, you a bag for them. Like they're not finna. They don't give a fuck about you. First of all, like y'all the only one paying for Xbox Live Gold, and like, bro, they're not finna give up that money, bro. What they be making? Like, I think the last time I heard the report, it was like
billions, bro.
It's billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars, yo.
They're not gonna do it, though.
Yo, you see how I feel about gamers complaining, and clearly gamers bitching and complaining work. Look what happened here. Imagine if no one said anything, they would have kept the shit, right? If no one said anything, they would have kept the shit. Yep. So, you know what I don't fucking understand is just like how people are just so against of speaking up. You know what I mean? For certain shit, bro. Like, I just never really understood that. Like, Nintendo fans do this a lot, too, which really irks me. Like, you could be, even me, I could be talking about a feature that I want to come to the Switch, and they will literally, like, damage control, saying, like, they don't need it. They do this so much. It's so annoying, bro. And I don't understand asking for more. Like, why is asking for more from these companies is like a bad thing to some of these guys, yo. Like, I never really understood that, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy.
Don't make sense, man. Don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense at all, man. Don't make sense. But yeah, they did take away the paywall for free to play games.
For free to play.
Finally.
Right. That was the first thing I tweeted about when they first raised the price for Xbox Live. I'm like, let the record reflect that they still didn't get rid of that free to play paywall, but they came back and when they reversed it, they took that away too.
Yeah.
So it's not in effect yet, but they said I think in the next few months they're gonna roll it out.
Yeah. So that's good. I guess that's good. So clearly they try to pull one in front of us, but in the end of the day, I think the gamers won. They got their free to play games actually free. So now if you buy a Series X and you want to play, Halo Infinite, because that's gonna have a free to play multiplayer, you do not need to buy gold for this. So that's good news.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Next up, we're gonna get free multiplayer for everything.
You know what I think? I think that's a dead dream, to be honest. I think certain things, I feel like certain things low key is a dead dream. You know why? You know why I say this? I feel like it's just we're too deep in it. You know what I mean? Like if people like kill this shit off early on, I think maybe there would be a chance. But I think it's a little too deep. It's a little too deep in it now, bro. So I'll be really shocked if one day like Microsoft or PlayStation says, after collecting your money for years, making billions of dollars off y'all, you know what? Nah, y'all could have that. I don't need PS Plus no more. We just offer these shit free games every other month or every month if you want to sign up for PS Plus. Like, I don't know. I don't think people will sign up for it. So
I think the best shot we got is Game Pass continuing to increase subscribers. If they get to a certain point that they're comfortable with the amount of people subscribe to Game Pass every month, then maybe they will drop that that fee to play online.
You think so?
Maybe
Game Pass has to be somewhere like big though. It got to be somewhere big before they could do something like that though. They gotta have they gotta have as much users as Xbox Live. You know what I mean? Like they gotta have like 50 million. But even then again, if you could double up as a company, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like if you could double up and have people who are not subscribed to Game Pass and have people who are just subscribed to Xbox Live, why not? Why just kill it? At this point, I think these guys just make so much money, bro. It might be a dead dream.
If you want free online, you have to be able to fight and bitch and complain and cancel your sub.
A lot of people have to do that in droves. So a lot of people have to do that, bro.
Look, listen. If we're able to put billionaires out of business,
So you gotta get like them
we can
stock
get free
boys.
online.
Yeah.
If you get together like them stock boys and Wall Street bets, and you want free online, get together and make free online happen.
Yeah.
Start canceling them subs.
Let's have a super chat break. Yo, shout out to everybody tuning in. Let's hit the like button. We almost have 400 people watching. Really appreciate it. Let's get over 200 likes. I know y'all could do it, man. We really do appreciate it. But let's have a super chat break.
Alex PSX for the $5. He says, buy Dogecoin. Yes, Dogecoin
Yes, sir.
is now at 3 cents a coin. So
I know
it's
people
gonna go
got
to
in
$1.
at like 0.003 or some shit.
Yeah, as a meme.
Yeah.
Stephone for the $4.99. He says, little money for Kofi. Use this on a nice bottle of Listerine.
Yo, chill. Keep off the record business on off the record, please.
Listerine, dog.
Keep off
Jay
the record
Harvey.
business on off the record, please. That's all.
Jay Harvey, if you want to know what that's about, patreon.com/PressStartPod.
Man, we
Jay
need
Harvey
one more
the
for 300, by the way. One more, man.
One more
Let's-
for 300.
Who's gonna be number
Jay Harvey
300?
says, Alex looks like a remedial Joe Flacco without the beard. Wow. That's ice cold. That's ice cold. Tunde Abimbola for the 5. He says, Alex, have you thought about doing a stream, the series on the Legend of Heroes Trail series? I've been playing Cold Steel and it's fire.
I heard
Yes.
about that.
I was thinking about also doing Paper Mario next after Splinter Cell or doing Tomb Raider. I haven't decided.
Skip Paper Mario. There's only a few great games for that shit, bro. Skip that shit.
Yeah, but dude, if I had to sit through God of War and Splinter Cell, I can fucking do anything. Your
Whoa.
boy $4.99. He said, Diamond Hands. That's right. You hold the stock. Don't sell. Hold.
Oh, I thought he was
Never
throwing
sell.
up the rock.
No. Mr. Oshido for the $4.99. One sequel got to go. Gears of War 2, God of War 2, and Uncharted 2. And which out of the 3 is the best game? To go.
One to go.
God of War 2.
For me, got to be Gears 2.
I'm getting rid of Gears 2. I ain't never played Gears 2, so I get rid of
Yeah, that's why I said that too. And Uncharted 2 is the best
Fuck,
game.
this is a tough
That's
one.
That's a
but I
tough
might-
one. That's a tough one.
But Gears 2,
Which is
honestly,
the
multiplayer
best?
was annoying as fuck because it had so much fucking
was.
lag issues and shit, bro.
was.
Shit. With this list, I'm gonna have to say Gears 2 myself because it's not even my favorite Gears. My favorite Gears is the first one. So and 3.
First one was good.
Yeah.
I
say
think the
Gears
best one out of these is God of War 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
but
it's a battle
I
between God
would-
of War 2 and Uncharted 2. It's definitely a battle between those two.
You know,
I'm leaning towards
gonna
God
say-
of War 2 as well.
I'm gonna say Uncharted 2's got to go.
You're high.
I fucks with Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2 ain't my favorite Uncharted, though.
It's not. I don't think.
What's
it's
your
the
favorite,
best one.
Jack?
Probably 4.
Thank
I-
you,
like, that's-
man.
Really?
Thank you,
Story
man.
standpoint, like, the way it all come together, bro, like, yeah, I got to go 4, yo.
Thank you.
Overall.
Thank you. Because I've been on that, like, that's been my take for the longest time. And people say I'm bugging, the pacing, this, that, you know.
I think you only feel like that, though, if you played all the other games. If you ain't play all the other games, you ain't gonna really fuck with Uncharted 4.
I
Mhm.
fuck
I
with
mean-
Uncharted 4 heavy, bro. When I got to that shit, it was sad as hell, bro. When I got to the end of that
It's a
game.
slow-
Yeah, I
so
felt like really,
outside.
like, yeah.
I felt sad. I'm not the only one, man. I was actually sad at the end of the game, man. Sad as shit. I'm like, fuck, this shit's over, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, the Rhino Autobot for $2. He says, which app supports Dogecoin? There's a couple of Bitcoin trading apps. You could even just use Robinhood if you want. That does it too. I think Cash App does it as well.
I don't think Cash App does all Bitcoin.
Oh yeah,
I think-
I
it's
mean, not all
specific.
crypto. I'm sorry, not all.
Yeah,
Bitcoin,
not all
not all
crypto.
crypto.
Purely 21 for the 5. Finally joined the Patreon this week. Listen to the last 2 off the record episodes. Should have joined sooner. Hilarious.
You ain't
We've
lying.
been telling y'all, yo. We've been
Early-
telling y'all, but whatever, yo. It is what it is, man. We've been telling y'all.
Purely, first of all, thank you for being a patron. That's awesome.
Yeah, we
Second of all,
appreciate it,
thank you for the $5. Appreciate that too. And thank you for enjoying the episodes. We appreciate that.
Next time, make it 10.
Rystar, yeah, Rystar, just $5, no message. Thank you, sir. Jay Harvey for 2. He says money management should be taught in high school.
Facts.
That's
If
facts.
they did that, Jay Harvey, if they did that, people would be rich. Everybody
Facts.
would be rich.
That's facts.
Yeah. Teaching
Right.
us
Yeah,
bullshit
right.
in high school.
We had
Flaffy-
economics.
Yeah, I took.
They don't
economics in
teach you how
college.
to file taxes.
I had
Well, at least in my school,
economics
they didn't teach you how to
for-
do none of the real shit that you do in real life. They don't teach you
I
that,
had
bro.
account-
I had economics for half a year in my senior year. That was it.
Yeah.
And then they told me how to write checks in the other half of the year and shit like that. Like, it wasn't
They don't
nothing
teach
crazy.
you shit, bro. They don't teach you shit.
Yeah, I mean, school is a good way of like teaching you how to think. Whether it's going to teach you practical things, that's a whole other story. There should be courses that teach you practical life skills, like
Right.
what is a mortgage and how do you buy it?
Right.
You know,
especially when you
stuff
get
like that.
towards your senior year and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
That's all it's about. You're
Or
going
like-
into the
or
real
like-
world.
You're going to go take this loan to go to college. Here's how you understand interest rates.
Yeah,
Right.
interest and credit,
With, like, credit
and
cards and
building
shit like
credit.
that. Yes,
like
all of that,
This
dog.
this is real shit, but it's probably not in the curriculum on purpose to get people to fall in those traps for kids to be in debt and just
Well, the
part of
thing
the
is,
system, bro.
Kofi,
They should be
if they
teaching
knew
kids
about
like
it,
this.
they wouldn't do it. If people knew about what it was, they wouldn't use those systems.
Right.
Exactly, and they want people to use this because there's people making millions and billions of dollars off this shit. So of course they're not going to educate the people. That's what I'm saying. They don't want to educate the people.
Flaffy 1101 $2. A way out, did the split screen better and Xbox stink? Damn, Flaffy. Jet Life 504 for the 199. Skill up like the medium, but not the Last of Us 2. LOL.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Hey
Yep.
man, different
do that
strokes for
to
different folks.
But the pacing. Ugh, what the
Yeah,
fuck people
and
talking
Bandy
about?
TFC for the $5. Smoking the Zaza. It goes straight to the Mada. Then I'm up in the choppa. I'm hitting the
Hitting the
cha-cha.
cha-cha.
Then I open his
his
lata.
lata.
Then he dancing bachata.
Yeah, that's that shit.
I did it pretty clean, didn't I? I
Smoking
was
the
pretty clean.
Zaza, go straight to the
Listen,
mata. Then I'm up
for
in
a
the
white guy,
chopper,
that was
hitting
pretty-
the
that was pretty
cha-cha,
good. You
open
did-
the
you did really
lata,
good,
you
Alex.
dance to
Pretty
bachata. That shit fire.
Jazzy Jefferson for the 5. The worst case scenario okay, Jazzy. The worst case scenario is that if Xbox Live doubled, increase went smoothly, Sony would follow suit and eventually Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
100%. 100%. Sony is I'ma copy that.
Copy and paste.
Hey man,
I'm
they,
surprised
did
they
that?
do it already.
I'ma copy
Sony's like Cell, you know what I mean? They just absorb it and they good. That's good. Copying is people need to stop with this copying shit like it's a bad thing. Copy the great things. Microsoft needs to copy getting good games, bro. You know what I mean? How about that, bro? You know what I mean? Copying is good, man. Copying is good. Copy the good stuff at least. I mean, like you know what I mean? Get the good
They
stuff. and
definitely
bring it
waited
over,
though
man.
and copied that $70 games. Because I
Mhm.
think 2K came out first, and then Sony was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
I
we copying that shit too.
copying that too."
Yeah.
Slide that motherfucker in there. That's it for super chats.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Returnal.
Mm.
Returnal, Jack. House Marquee's
heard.
PlayStation exclusive has been delayed to April 2021. Are you sad, sir?
Not really. I mean, I want to play Returnal, and I'm probably going to get it. But going back to the previous topic, I don't really want to spend the 70 for it. I just got to keep it real with y'all. But I know that's a frowned upon thing among Sony fans. You know, the games. Shut up, man. Nobody want to play $10 bullshit. Right? You know how I know play the other games. So yeah, fall back. Hey man, if they need more time to work on it, they need more time to work on it. You know what I mean? It's just dry, bro. Like,
It is.
Fuck.
you know what I'm saying? When we gonna get like a decent game coming out, bro?
You know what?
Like,
I think at first I was thinking Horizon it was gonna come out this year. I'm gonna say it's not dropping this year.
Whoa,
I think Horizon and God of War are not dropping this year. That's my hot take for today's podcast.
bro!
I don't think they're dropping this year. I think the COVID effects is going to be real. I think look at everything's getting pushed back. First, they were talking about Horizon being like 2021. Then they said, okay, last quarter of the year or some shit like that. I have a feeling that shit's going to get pushed. Mark it down. Mark it this episode. I said it, yo. I don't want it to happen, but I low key think it's gonna happen, bro. I low key think it's gonna happen, man. I think Ratchet's gonna make it this year, and that shit doesn't even have a release date. We seen Gran Turismo 7. Where the fuck is the release date for Gran Turismo 7 too, bro? Like, I don't know.
Wait, did Kenna get a release date, or they just delayed it and then?
they took it back.
Everything's getting pushed back, yo. Take it in. Everything's getting pushed back, man. I don't know, man.
What was this? Now this delay right here, it definitely hurt because that was like at this point is one of my most anticipated games right now. Just because the fact that what else we got? Persona 5 Strikers I might pick up.
Yeah, I might get that. That look kind of...
And
Skip.
I'm looking at this list.
I gotta be Royal still, yo. Like, goddamn.
That's what I need to
Skipping
know.
that Strikers, man.
Does Strikers story take place after Royals?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
canon.
I think it's
True
after
story.
the base game. If I don't think
After
it's
the
after
base?
Royal. I think it's after the base game, not
I
Royal.
think Kofi in the game, though. The chick they added from the other joint.
That's what I
She
was
in it?
looking at the trailer. I think I seen some new characters in there.
She's in it.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, then
What's
I
her
don't
name?
know. Then I don't know.
Sophie,
use
right?
me
You
as a
said?
source.
Oh, Kasumi.
Oh, Kasumi.
Kasumi.
Yeah, I don't know who the
Kasumi.
fuck Sophie is. That's like a whole other character. I don't even know who that is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's an all new original story. I think it takes place after P5. You guys know Persona 5 was my game of the generation. The PS4 and stuff like that, and Xbox One. But when it comes to Strikers, I'm not sold on it. Musu games, they trick me every single time. I bought
Base game,
Hyrule
then
Warriors,
Strikers. Okay.
trash. I bought Fire Emblem Warriors, trash. I'm not buying Persona Strikers, man.
Dog.
I have to hear that this shit is like god tier for me. This needs to come and score like a 90 on Metacritic before I check for this shit, bro. I need to hear that as god tier, bro.
That's what's happening.
Because if it's just another like Musu type of shit, I'm not playing the game, bro. I'm good.
I don't want to see what's gonna happen in the story for real. Like,
I forgot this bullshit Prince of Persia remake was coming out still.
Oof, that's
they
gonna
got- they got
be.
delayed. They got delayed.
Yeah, I think
I
till
got delayed
March.
for real.
Yeah,
Bro,
why
this
did
year
they
I
get
think
it?
everything's getting delayed, man. Everything's getting delayed this year, bro. I just think so.
Yeah, the year of delays, COVID,
Yeah, I think
man.
this is gonna be
fucked
the
it
year.
up.
At first, I wasn't on that type of time, but now I'm thinking, yo, everything's just gonna get delayed this year, bro.
Oh, that Biomutant game got a release date.
Ooh,
It's supposed to come out in May.
that seems pretty cool.
They did like
Yeah.
a last nothing.
Yeah, PS4, Xbox One, PC.
I'm farting on that man still, bro.
Stop.
Yo, I'm trying to
fighting
bring
on that
up
shit,
shit,
bro.
dog. You firing on my suggestions.
I'm farting on that. I'm farting on that one, bro. But yeah, Returnal
to
delayed,
see it.
man. I'm gonna check for it. I was looking forward to it. That was probably gonna be the next PlayStation 5 game I buy, to be honest. So, I guess I gotta wait a little bit longer.
Maybe Destruction All Stars would be fun.
Oh yeah. That's right. We did get a stealth state of play. They broke down the gameplay of Destruction All Stars. What did you guys think when you all watched it? It kind of reminded me of Twisted Metal without the weapons on the thing. I kind of want to play it. It's intriguing. I'm not saying it's the one, but it's intriguing enough. They showed parkour gameplay, the car combat, but I don't know.
They had some balls
What's
trying
up?
to charge $70 for this game.
Oh yeah, that was gonna be. Yo,
That's the first thing I said when I finished watching that state of play. I'm like, no, fam, I'm not paying. It look alright, but nah, nobody was buying this shit at $70. So they were smart to put this in PlayStation
Yeah, it would
Plus.
have died. It would have died.
Yeah, but it actually looks pretty fun. Yeah, like you said, Kofi kind of get that Twisted Metal vibes. I'm also hoping this used to be this game on PS3 I used to play called Calling All Cars, where you had to like
Oh my
drive
God, I
around
remember that.
and pick up like people that escape from jail and shit and bring them back to the precincts and stuff like that. This game had a little bit something like that in one of the modes where you had to like collect some things and then bring it to one of the drop off points and stuff like that. And having like the different characters have different abilities and different like 4 different car types and stuff like that. Seems like it has a lot of modes and a lot of characters for initial launch. So
Yeah.
if it's fun and they can keep the content flowing, I think it might be able to catch some fire in PlayStation Plus, getting all those people on it.
With the price increase of these games, I guess just people are just gonna be more selective. I think these games prices are probably gonna drop. It's gonna suck day one. For this, and yeah, I think games like this will suffer launching at that price point. If this is gonna be a trend for these, especially these online type of games that are not proven yet. I think this would have been a perfect game, Jack, for like PlayStation Now. You know what I mean? You put this in PlayStation Now, day one. You give it away as PlayStation Plus as well. I think a game like this needs to be in as much people's hands as possible, and see if it pops off. I think that would have been a good look for it. But I'm glad at least it's coming to PS Plus. So I'm gonna be checking it out over there since I have the subscription. So I thought it looked okay though. I want to play it. I definitely do want to play it though. Yeah. What else? What else is on the horizon right now? Resident Evil 4 remake is going under a major overhaul right now. So pretty much, from my understanding of the story, is the game seems to be a real thing. and the developers of Resident Evil 3 was working on it, but Capcom said, "Nah, fam, we're giving it to the people, the developers of Resident Evil 2 remake, pretty much." So, I think this is good news because I think Resident Evil 2 remake was a better game than RE3. I think the quality was much higher in RE2 remake, and I think they're probably the right studio to be doing this. So I have no disagreements. How about you guys?
Yeah, that report said that like I think it's M2 Studio is the ones that were making the Resident Evil 4 remake that did 3. They said they would prefer to make it in like they did remake Resident Evil 3 remake, which we all know cut some parts out the game and shit like that.
Yeah.
So what I found interesting though about this story is, Jack, did you know, and you like Resident Evil 3 remake, right?
Yes.
Did you know that game consists of former developers from Platinum Games that worked on on Metal Gear Rising and Bayonetta 2?
Uh-huh.
Fucking Kami, he directed. Did he direct like RE2 and all that shit back in the day?
Yeah. So Jack, you pretty much like a Platinum game.
You love Platinum games, Jack.
Look, Kamiya and the Platinum dudes, they were once great. Now they trash, okay?
Jack, you like Platinum games. Just admit it.
And they just announced a new game too. They about to announce a new game.
I
Still
think
ain't showed Bayonetta.
Bro, where's this bet gonna end between me and you, man? Like, shit is
I'm gonna
crazy.
die before this bet in, Kofi. Yeah. You ain't never
Damn, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jamie was right. We might have to up the price, yo. This shit is collecting interest on this bet, man. We gotta
Interest,
up the price
baby.
from 20 to 100 or something, dog.
To the moon.
To the moon. Now J-Man's getting it.
Nah, I like the sound of this though, because I wasn't a big fan of Resident Evil 3 remake. It was cool, but if they're going back to the drawing
RE2 hit
board,
different, man. It hit different.
it was better. It was just better overall.
Yeah, hit different. Hitman 3. I gotta say, man. Hitman 3, I played a little mission. I had the exclusive demo on PC that is only available on PC, the exclusive demo. So I've been checking it out. Wait, what you say, Jack?
What demo?
Hitman 3. I got the exclusive demo of Hitman 3.
Yeah, where?
I wouldn't mind getting that.
Well, it's a secret thing. The developer kind of sent it to me. It was exclusive demo.
Okay.
Exclusive demo.
Oh, okay. So like in the email or something like that. Like they emailed it to you and you had to
They
download
gave
it
me
directly to
exclusive
the
demo.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I got the copy of the game, and I've been checking it out, man. And I can't even lie, the shit kind of interesting, man. It's not bad, man. It's not bad.
You never played
It's more of
Hitman
the
game?
same. It's the old ones. It's more the same of like Hitman, the remake, and Hitman 2. It's more of the same of that, but different locations, obviously the mission structures. And what's cool about Hitman 3 is all the old missions are in there too. So you pretty much have like the collection of everything. So
Kofi, this demo, did you get it from websites that I visit?
I'm not sure, man. The developers called me. I was like, "Yo, Kofi, here's this personal demo of Hitman 3, man." That's what happened, man.
You don't personally got this demo, huh?
Yeah, I'm the only
Personal
person.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Funny
just
because weird, Kofi, because I also have that same demo.
Oh, you got that demo too, man? Oh shit,
Yeah,
they sent
yeah,
it to you too.
Y'all
Shit is
some
crazy.
motherfuckers.
Got this demo, right?
Oh damn, you got that
Wait.
demo too? Shit.
Wait, is this game only available in the Epic Store? If you don't have the demo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. It's starting to make sense now.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
So,
happy to see that the game is performing well because I really want that 007 game to be good. So if this game is making profit and they can put that money towards the 007 game.
Ain't gonna be right.
Huh?
They 2Pay on Agent 47 is gonna be the exact same shit as Hitman. You know the fucking vibes, dog. This shit.
yeah. But from what I played so far, it's like, Loki, I might check it out, man. I might like actually play the game for real, from what I've seen, because I was a little bit iffy on it. A part of me wanted to try it, but once again, I'm not giving up that price, And for the people who saying, let me just address this for one time, bro. Alex, if you buy a $50,000 car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you spent $50,000 car, right, doesn't mean that you'll pay any amount of price for gas. or you won't complain about it at least. Like if gas prices go to like $200, $100, you still could be like, shit, damn, man.
That's
Shit's
expensive.
expensive. It's expensive,
You
right?
can still complain about gas price.
Even if
have
your
a
car's
$1
worth,
million
right?
car, yes.
$1 million car, right? That's how I feel. Because people like to try to discredit me for at least speaking up. I don't know why. So I guess we should just bend over. I guess, y'all pick your fights. But I was on a little bit on the side of saying, man, they kind of finessing with these games. But, people bring up, oh, Kofi, you got this. Oh, Kofi, your computer setup is this, that. Who gives a fuck? It's like the same example that I'm giving you. You could buy a $100,000 car. If gas prices goes up to $500, you're gonna be shit. This shit is expensive, right? Same. I see it the exact same way. But
Now, okay, I got a question. What if their response to that, what you're saying is, it's my money? What if they say that?
Yeah.
hey, if they say it's my money, you can't beat it's my money. That's facts. That's facts. You
throw your
can't,
hands up like
you
that?
can't beat
You got
it's
me.
my money, yo, bro. I coined that term for a reason. You can't beat it's my money, bro. When someone says it's my money, it's like it's okay. It's okay then. What can you say? What can you say about that, bro? It's your money, bro. It is what it is. It's also my money, so I chose to get this exclusive demo of Hitman 3.
To not spend it.
I chose to get
not
this
spend it.
exclusive demo of Hitman 3, bro. So it is what it is. We're pretty much covered in topics now. I think we pretty much talked about everything we needed to do on this podcast. So Alex, can you read the remaining super chats?
Yeah, before we do, I did all 5 endings of Nier Automata.
You finished it.
Oh,
Nice.
it's 5?
No, well, the 5 canon ones.
Oh, okay. And you came to report?
That is the game of the generation.
Sheesh.
Like, without a
to play
shadow of a
that.
doubt, that is the game of the generation. When you finish the 5th ending of that game and you understand exactly what's going on and you see how they've portrayed everything and what is actually happening, there is no game that will get near to what Nier Automata has done. I'm actually going back and I'm playing the original Drakengard games from the PS2 that Yoko Taro worked on and did, that are prequels to Nier Automata.
Oh, so
that's
Nier
how
was like
good-
a spin-off from that?
So
those
Nier,
games?
okay, Nier is a spin-off of the 5th ending of a Drakengard game.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. And then the spin-off of Nier for the PS3, Nier Automata, is the spiritual successor sequel to that game. That's how they did it. Like, he's that insane. It's fucking good. Everybody should play Nier Automata. Like, just play that game.
Yeah.
But
wait. Someone in the chat said they didn't give me my credit for it's my money, Jack, man. Shit is crazy, huh? I got people running around saying it's my money after that rant that I did. Come on, man. They didn't even want to give me my credit. They didn't want to give me my credit, man. They said I didn't coin the term, man. That one man said I didn't coin the term. Shit is crazy. Man. It's crazy.
Wow.
Hate to see the disrespect.
I'm definitely getting some merch. It's my money merch coming. It's on the way. No cap.
That's a good one.
That might be heat, actually, if you do it.
I'm watch. I got something in the cook. I got something cooking, bro. It's my money merch coming soon.
Fuck with it.
All right, yo, super chat break and let's get out of here, man.
All right, let's see where I finished. Okay, King Kovu for the $5. Innovation is overrated. Copying and refining is the key. Yeah. Tunde Abimbola for the 5 Canadian. Returnal is now sandwiched between Nier and Resident Evil Village. It will probably flop. Mr. Ashido 499. He says, "Why does everybody want PlayStation franchises? Excuse me. Why does everyone want PlayStation franchises like Uncharted to end, but for Xbox they want Gears of War 10 and Halo 13? We don't.
Hell
we want those
don't.
to end too.
Finish
those
them.
also need to end. Finish
Close
the
it.
fight. Finish the fight should have happened a long time ago.
You know what?
Jean,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Honestly, can I speak on that real quick?
Yeah.
Can I speak on that real quick? Yo, I'm okay with Gears ending. I'm also okay with even Halo story coming to an end. You know what I mean? Like if it has to, because I feel like if the quality of the franchise is decreasing, then just end the shit, right? I'd rather have them end the shit on the high note. This should be a classic, a masterpiece, and move on to something new than them, dragging something you know, in the dirt and turning into shit. I feel like if you see like Halo, it started off 97 on Metacritic, Combat Evolved, revolutionary game. Halo 2, revolutionary online, shit was crazy. Halo 3, finished the fight, top of its peak, 10 million players online at one point, something crazy, something stupid, right? Then obviously it started to decline as more entries came in, right? If you can't sustain, if you can't reinvent yourself or sustain the level of quality for a franchise, then I feel like it needs to end at that point, bro. If you can sustain that high, then keep it coming. That's my thing on that. What
All
you
right,
say,
let me
Jack?
ask you a question. So, knowing what y'all know now, right? Now, most people can agree that these series declined after they got into the hands of other developers, right? Different devs. Knowing what you know now, would you have rather they ended at the third game for both of these, or whatever,
For Halo,
for both?
Halo and Gears.
Halo, yes, they should have ended the third game, yeah. And Gears, yeah, totally.
Low
I didn't even
key,
really like Gears
low
3.
key. Bungie should have probably even ended Halo at the thing is it's just so big. I understand why it doesn't end because it's so big and it makes them a shit ton of money. When you think of Xbox, you think of Halo. Now when you take away a Halo, what do you think of Xbox? You think of Netflix and Hulu, right? So you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I understand why the franchise has to survive until they get until Microsoft is able to establish other big hitters to sit beside Halo. They got to keep the shit going. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping with all these studios that they got. They can, you know, maybe give Halo a break for a really long time. Maybe revive it another after years. You know what I mean? So that's what I would like to see. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Like if you can't keep the level of quality that we expect, let the franchise die, bro. That's just my opinion.
Same. That's gonna be it, y'all.
That's it. All
Oh,
right,
wait,
then
one more. Max B for the $2 New Zealand dollars. Kofi, which is harder, Sekiro or Bloodborne? Sekiro.
The thing is, Bloodborne, you can make Bloodborne more challenging for yourself depending on your level. Like you guys saw my live stream. I wanted to fight Ludwig. I got my cheeks spread because I felt like I just wasn't the appropriate level. My weapon level was kind of weak, and he gave me a really hard time. I feel like games like Bloodborne you can make those games extremely easy for yourself, easy for you if you just grind the levels. Then you're obviously doing more damage to the bosses and you're beating them easier, right? But a game like Sekiro, like yeah, you have the revivals and stuff like that, but Sekiro is a game that like you can't grind. All them levels and shit, like you can't farm to get better. You have to just know how to play the game. When you know how to play the game, then the game becomes easy.
Easier.
Then the game becomes easy
Once
when
you
you
learn that
actually
parry and
know
shit.
how to play the game. Like me, I played Sekiro like 4 times. Now when you see me play that shit, I actually play it pretty easy now because I just understand the game and I played it so much times. Where in the game like Bloodborne, I feel like you could be ass at the game, but if you farm for a really long time, you'll get by. That's just how I feel. You'll get by.
John the Don for the 5. He says, "It's my money is the Exodia 5 set piece for excuses for your actions." Also,
It's
check out the
facts, it's
PSP
facts.
Patreon for triple S tier content.
Thank you.
No
thank you,
lies
thank you.
detected.
And
They spit
the
in the good
last
word,
super
man.
chat from James Lewis for the 199. What's up, my favorite podcast? Sup, J-Man. Ooh, what's
What up,
going on
dog?
there?
What's up, man? We appreciate you, man.
What
We
up,
appreciate
James?
y'all, man.
And that's it.
That's it for today.
Thursday
That's
night
it for
in the
today,
bag.
man. I don't even mind these podcasts. Yeah, we've been doing under 2 hours, but it's nice. It's nice, sweet, good conversation, straight to the point, not wasting too much time, man. So hopefully you guys been enjoying the shows. We appreciate all the support once again. Hit that like button, man. I know we guys can get 200 likes before this podcast ends, man. I know y'all, just sitting there. Y'all can hit that like button, man. We would really appreciate it. It helps. But with that being said, let's go ahead and do the outros. It was a good show. We're gonna start off with my man Jack.
Man, good podcast this week. Shout out to everybody on the Press Start Patreon. Go check it out if you're not on there. We appreciate the support. Check me out, man. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Jack Move Johnny. I gotta bring some more streams for y'all boys, man. My internet been messing up, dog. It's been all bad. And Jiggy Merch, go get in tune with that. New mask are on the way. All right, 16 different colors. I'm gonna get y'all that information soon. All right, peace.
Jack, I wanna show you something real quick. Hopefully the camera picks it up. I want to show you something real quick. I don't want the pocket walkers to see the amount, but what does that say on Patreon? What does that say on Patreon right now, bro?
Oh shit.
301.
301, dog. Hey.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to y'all, man. Hit that 300 mark on Patreon.
We hit over 300 patrons. This is the first time we have hit this much on Patreon. So, wow. I don't even know what to say, man. Y'all showed up. I promise you the content will be worth it off the record. And I think we're gonna try and take off the record to the next level, bro. We're gonna take it to the next level. I'm gonna talk with the boys. We gotta come up with something to, take that podcast to the next level. But you guys are already loving it. I need to start dropping the audios for it in the Patreon as well. So for the people who can't watch the videos, but we're gonna do better things with it and provide the great entertainment y'all expect from us already. But thank you. J-Main, outro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to y'all also for rocking with the Patreon. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the stream. I'll let people know what we got going on over here. And we'll check y'all next week. Oh, shout out to that Dogecoin hitting that 6 cents. You heard?
It did.
It's moving, dog. That shit moving, dog. We in there.
Alex.
So last week was a rough week in CSGO, boys. 3 L's in a row. Not a good week. I D-ranked. Stupid! Real bad. This week, ain't happening. W's. 4 dubs in a row. It's coming. Check me out. YouTube.com/ohnoitsalex. Counter-Strike Go. Can we escape silver? Week 39 in effect. Followed by Splinter Cell Blacklist playthrough. And that'll be it.
All right, that's it. Once again, I want to shout out Notorious Nicholas, of course. I want to shout out Novocaine, of course. The people that help do some background things for the podcast, because running a podcast actually there's a lot to look out for, man. Low key, man. You guys think it's easy, but it's a lot of things that you gotta keep in track of, and those two people help me out a lot. Notorious Nicholas, he does the timestamps, so shout out to him. I know y'all love the timestamps to jump to the topics that y'all want to hear. And Nova, he puts the podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and all that good stuff. So big shout out to those two, man, and I really appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you guys next Thursday.